it'll be really hot. I'll just give it a few minutes. I'm just sat here crafting some stuff, some new ideas for earrings and things. Don't know what this one's going to turn out like, because normally when I craft I just go with the flow of whatever I'm doing, grab some bits, see what I've got, and then make something. So I'll give it a few minutes. I can see somebody's there. Just wanted to check in on everyone, because I'm not at the gym today. It's my day off today. I was going to go for a walk. It has been chucking it down. It is warm though. It's very warm. But I'm back in the gym tomorrow. It's my second week at the gym, and I'm liking it. And I even said yesterday I could do more. I don't feel I was in the gym long enough yesterday, but I'm not rushing. Hi Lulu. Hi Lois. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I've been having a laugh at work. I was just waiting for a few more people to come in to see how everybody is feeling in these times. Some people are tired. It affects us all differently. I don't know how you two guys are feeling in chat at the minute, but if anyone wants to comment how they're feeling, you know, we're coming up to 88 Lionsgate on, is it Monday? I think it's Monday. Energy's coming in there. I've seen some lovely pictures of Lois of rainbows on the ground and how the, you know, the sun rays coming in, beautiful. I just see it as most people do. New energies coming in, higher energies, higher frequencies coming in, and stuff like that, which can still make you feel a bit funny, I think. So yeah, I've got like this little, what have we got going on here? Don't know what I'm doing with this yet. It will take its own little thing. I've also designed these just come out of wherever, and it was a bit fiddly, but they have got citrine in, because I do normally put gemstones on my stuff, but I don't know if this will come out. But can you see the little beaded flowers and the citrine stone in the middle? Quite nice. See, I'm just faffing with some stuff. I've got some, not finished these ones yet, little, they need some more on the side, clouds, you know, like rain. Very cute, yes. I'm making some stuff up. Yes, feeling a burst of energy lately, decluttering. I'm still decluttering. It's like never ending. Hi National. How are you? Had anxiety dream last night. Teeth fell out kind of once, woke up feeling a bit meh, but feeling better now, just chilling with a cup of... Yeah, I've heard a few people, even my mum and that, been feeling a bit funny, but I'm not surprised, because like I say, I think the more the good energy's coming in, the more the lower energy, you could say, the darker side, try to push back, but it's not, you know, this is happening anyway, you know, the stuff we talk about, this is happening anyway. And anyone new to my channel, like I was trying to say before, yes, it is going to be a bit about my weight loss and my fitness and its well-being, because it's all mixed up in one. But if anyone is new to my channel, think what she's talking about, or chats that I've done before, or certain posts that you may see, that's why I put chats in. I love chatting. I do my chats on whatever I like and whatever I feel and whatever I'm into and whatever I resonate with, like I always have done. And that's just me. So that's why it's called Janine's. Is it Janine's Chats? Well-being and... what did I put? Well-being and high vibe living, I think, because that's what we want to bring in, high vibes to our living. We don't want to be miserable. We don't want to be down. We want to, I'll get into chat in a minute. We don't want to, I'm just going off on a roll now. We don't want to be sitting in a world where, you know, the mind's taking over and, you know, the negative's taking over, because, you know, everyone can do that. A lot of thoughts aren't our own. We've got to flip them to positivity. It doesn't mean we don't have, I've said this, things happen and things we have to get around and get over. Everybody does. But when we can flip them to a higher frequency, to think in a better mood and a better way of being, higher vibe, you know, most of the time you're going to feel better about everything, because you've just got to look at it differently. For example, at work, years and years ago when I was younger, and my jobs I used to do, I used to love it, some of it. Some jobs were like a bit meh, maybe I weren't really that bothered when I was younger, but now I sort of see it as, the one that I'm at now, I sort of see it as a bit of exercise when I am moving about doing things, and I sort of have competitions in my head for myself with certain things I'll do in a certain time. And the people there are really lovely and I get on with them. So I have a laugh. I see it completely different now. It's how you make it. If you want to be miserable at work, be miserable. But if it's a job you do hate, then you know that you need to go and look for something else. I don't mean leave work. Maybe look for something first. Look for something better. Or switch your mind up. Get on with people. I've always got on with people anyway. Have a laugh at people. Don't take things too seriously. Try and have little games in the day with yourself or certain stuff. I'm always thinking of creations that I'm making, or I'll be doing light language in my head, or I'll be thinking, oh yeah, I could do that, or I might have a chat. So there's always things going on in a good way. I'm not thinking about, oh, do you remember that happened, or what if this happens, or thinking on other things or people that are negative. I don't do that. It's easier to switch it up, because when them things do come in, you just switch it, because then higher things of high vibrations, opportunities, people, places will come in, or you'll be resonating with something, or you'll see something that, you know, it all just aligns. So what else we saying? Hate those dreams. Yeah, feel good in myself otherwise. How's everyone doing? How's you, Janine? Hope you had to. Yeah, good. I'm trying to get back into my creativity. Not that I'm never really out of my creativity. That's why I'm making some bits up. Don't know what I'm doing with them. You know, sometimes you can do things as hobbies and they might turn into something else, but it keeps you busy, because, you know, I believe with everything that's going on in the world, we have been saying, and I've been saying, a lot of people have been saying, it's what you're doing now, like I said before, to get your Trinity in all of it, all the aspects of Trinity, which is mind, body and spirit, getting all them on a higher power level. Like I said, that's why I've gone into my fitness now, because I know it's a thing that I have to do for myself, not anybody else, for myself, because that'll bring my frequency up. It's you know, it's moving, it's not stale energy. Hi Matthew. And anyone who wants to do exercise will have their own way of doing it. Like Lois was saying something about yoga. People will do what they're drawn to. It's not like you have to do this, or it's spiritual to do that. It's whatever you like. I've always been drawn to, I like a bit of cardio, but I do love the free weights, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not doing them yet. I'll be doing them next week. I'm going to start that up, because I have my own like kettlebells in here. I've got my own barbell, but that's in the garage at the minute. Might have to get that back out, but they've obviously got a lot more at the gym, so it's going to be a lot easier. Have you taken a flight on vacation? I haven't been anywhere yet. Not out of this country anyway. We've just been doing a lot of camping. I'm not doing that till it's all done and dusted, if you know what I'm talking about. Or go to the places that are okay. But that'll be next year. High vibes, cleaning house today. Yeah, high vibes, get cleaning your house, like get the stale energy out. Oh, which reminds me, just reminded me, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I've got might as well get the cards out while I'm here. We were down in our sort of city centre sort of thing at weekend. It was Pride weekend as well. We did go to that was interesting. They weren't pushing anything as such as I can see, because we know the sort of things that are behind that. Not saying that that's wrong, because it's not. But we went off anyway somewhere else where a guy was playing guitar, and it was really, really nice. And I went into a friend's shop who has a crystal shop, a bit like a hippie shop. And I keep going in, but I'm like, right, I need to go in and see her. And I need to go and buy something, because I feel like I can't go in a shop. Like going in a shop and not coming out with anything. So what I got myself was, I can't remember what crystals are. I think it was something like angel stone or something, and blue lace agate, is it? Anyway, didn't realise it had a hole in it, so I'll definitely be making myself a necklace out of that. They're only a couple of pounds, so I got that. And then I don't know if you can see this, but if you can see that it does have a rainbow effect in this. It's a smooth crystal, obviously, and I don't know how it's coming up on camera, but I got them. I'm going to fly to Greece. Nice place. I've been to Greece before. And then I thought I'm going to treat myself to a big wad of sage. We're talking about cleansing the house. I need to cleanse the house. Finn's not here at the minute, so I need to cleanse the house with this big mother stick. So yay, I've got that. Hi Vicky, to cleanse, and then I just treated myself to a couple of crystals because I thought I can't go in the shop. Be like, you know. So I got that. I've been writing down in a book what I've been eating. I've not done tonight, actually, because we've not had our tea yet. I've not been calorie counting as such yet, but I will be doing. And I've got my stepper on. So I did. I think it was it over 13,000 yesterday. I know I've not done that many today. Have I scratched this already? I've scratched it. What have I done today? Don't know. I've done 8,734. It's not bad for not doing that much today, and I've scratched it, so there we go. Anyway, so I will be doing that. I'm yet to do my measurements and stuff. I've not done that yet. I'll be doing that at some point, maybe tomorrow. And stuff. Yeah, they love the blue. I know, and I love the blue. Talking about blue, I was talking to people at work today, and I was talking about, like, oh God, what's his name, Lois? The guy who, I know a lot of people know him, and I've watched him over the years now and again. Don't watch all of it. The guy who went to Tanzania, and he did the place where he looks after children. John, yeah, he's called John something. I don't know if I put the video, I might share it after. And he's doing where he did a sighting of like a UFO with his wife, and he's talked about blue beings. And I never saw that video actually, because like I said, I don't watch him all the time, which I loved, because my blue being, you know, I believe in angels. I believe in, I don't really like saying aliens, interdimensional beings and stuff like that. And the picture I took just sort of, and what he was saying as well was about 7 days ago we had a sighting or something. Well, I witnessed something, and I was talking to Lois at the time around that time, funnily enough, and was sort of talking about the same thing. So that was good. And then the blue being that I might repost after here for the people who haven't seen it. I know a lot of people have, but I love reposting it because it's such a clear picture of a face and who I was talking to at the time when I took that picture. And his pictures were, he took the pictures. No, they're not demons. They're only demons to people who are very into religion. But, you know, they might be to you. And his were, when he took a picture, it was after he looked at it, and he was like, yeah, it's funny, you get people in who believe that, you know, and you get people, a lot of people who are in fear, and because they're not taught about stuff, that's what people would say. But it's you can only tell by a feeling and a resonance, and if it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you. My experience I had was for me and me only, but I shared it because of something that was going on, something that I was having a conversation with when I took this picture. So, you know, it aligned with a message for me, basically. They don't, I wouldn't say, they come to people who would say are aligning. You don't have to be religious to believe in angels. I'm not religious as in, I believe in God, but I don't have to be religious in the sense of, you know, the strong religion that goes about pushing stuff in your sins and all that. Not into that, sorry. That doesn't mean anything. To not scare people, you know, when you're ready. Because a lot of people would get scared and they'd be like, oh, it's demons, oh, it's this, that, and the other. It's like, really? So if there's demons, is the good people. People always put out, it's always something bad. That's what makes me laugh about, depends what sort of person you are, Grok 66 or whatever your name is in there. Because if you're a quite negative person, that's what maybe you would pull in. I'm not a negative person. And also, why does everything have to be bad all the time? Why does everything that you're not taught about or something that would look different have to be evil or a demon? Don't get me wrong, I do believe there is those negative forces and entities. Of course there is. I've witnessed them as well, but this wasn't one. So yeah, in a sense you're right, but this wasn't one of them. That's all I'm saying. Not pulling anyone down, I'm just saying if there's that, there's the other. Thank you, Dolly, for inspiring us all and reminding us all how important it is to look after your physical body as well as our spiritual body. Your angelic visions are always so beautiful. Thank you, Lisa Southall. Fear-mongering does nobody any good. No, like I said, I'm not saying there isn't negative entities. There is, and energies, and that within people as well. But there is also angelics. You could say there's fallen angels. I've been watching Mark Atwood with the lady with the book with the message for humanity, which I've got reading about angels. I know angels are real because I've had experience myself, but maybe you could say there are ones that fell. So you get that as well. But you also get the good ones as well. Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? I'll just call you 66. They want you to think that. That's what it says in the New Age as well. They want you to think that. Yeah, think it. You feel if it's right or not. So sorry, I'm not going with that. Yeah, there are some that have fallen, but do you think everything is... If it was bad, I would say, and that's not a bad statement you're putting in there. They make you do the things that make you go in fear. They make you do the things that would take you off track, be nasty to people, all that sort of stuff. If you're not doing that, it's not something that is on a dynamic side, if you know what I mean. So, you know, that's what you've got to think about. If it's taking you somewhere that's not helping others, or it's being nasty, or, you know, it's that sort of energy, all fear-based and all that, then yeah. But, you know, so there's two sides. Yeah, it's not all black and white, big picture. Exactly. So, you know, but that's what, if that's what you feel of things, that's what you feel. But like I said, that all depends where your mindset's at as well. And if you're, to me, if you're resonating in a higher frequency, that energy can't touch you anyway, because the higher it is, the lighter it is. Dark can't reside in the light. So, you know, but like I said, something that would look different would be scary. Years and years back, when we went to, you know, when we went to other countries to find other lands, other people with other skin tones or whatever that looked different to someone from that side of the world would have been scary. The Vikings would have looked scary to this. It's all the same thing. You look different, people fear things. First value, first by looking at something is, oh my God, that's scary. That's because you're not taught about it. So, you know, yes, but we can always ask for the highest, greatest angels. Yeah, and it's the highest aspect of that angel. You know, I heard someone say the other day, I can't remember whose show it was on, and it was really good. Say Archangel Michael. I know I've had an experience with Archangel Michael, and that's who I believe it was. There could be a lower aspect of Archangel Michael, because there's lower aspects of us, or there was when you're growing and you're working on yourself. You could see it as an energy of that. So you ask for the highest aspect of that being or whatever it is, which makes sense to me. That you would do that, because we all have higher and lower aspects of ourselves, but what we're working towards is ascension, is, you know, rising away from the fear, you know, the anger, all that sort of lower, and I would say chakra energy, if you get what I'm saying. So that's what ascension's about. It's about a consciousness and awareness, and to be aware that there are things in different dimensions doesn't mean they're all bad. But if that's how people think, I'm not surprised. And I don't go on about Satan. Yeah, a lot of people say that. When do you tarot, it gives Satan a foothold. Yeah, well, a lot of people listen to videos with people saying that. And they say that in the New Age. Oh, tarot's scary. Decks are scary. It doesn't give you a hold. If you believe that, you're lowering your energy. So an energy could come in. These are cleansed. These are ones I choose. You know, see, a lot of you people are doing that. I don't believe in that anyway, so it's not going to resonate. It's not going to come in. If you believe that, what you believe comes true, you could say. So if you believe that, that's for you. That's not what's going on. Why are you in my chat? I would like to know, why are you in my chat? The doom and gloomers, you know, the doom and gloomers. 1111's in right now, so there you go. There's a validation of 1111. I believe in guardian angels. I believe everyone's got a guardian angel, because I've experienced that too. My mum and my sister have always said that. You've got to ask for them to come in. Yeah, you do have to protect yourself. But yeah, I'm into God. But we can also see glimpses of the future, because we're starting to see the bigger picture about things, and it's a divine plan that's going on anyway. So anyway, less about that, because none of that matters. We're all heading in the right direction, and we're all going together. Yeah, it is a tool. Divination. Listen to the word divination. They would have said probably in churches and stuff like that, you know, ooh, tarot's evil. Divination, divine. It's a tool. So, yeah. It's the same thing. Like I said, you always get the people that come in. So that person comes back in. Oh, just let them rant on about it. Probably highly religious, I don't know. So yeah, what else are we all saying? Yeah, If you fear things, you're going to bring that energy in at the end of the day. It makes me laugh when people talk about tarot cards or decks. It's like, really? Because someone was saying that on one of the channels a bit ago. They were saying all that, I think, even on Mark Atwood's, but I don't resonate with that. And it's funny because Mark Atwood doesn't resonate with everything. He lets people come on and talk about their experience. If they're not into that sort of stuff and probably never touched it, because it does say that in some religions, then they probably are going to say that. But if you're having a good experience and you know the things are coming through, I just think if you're using any tool, it doesn't matter what tool you're using, no tool's tool, it's your intention and your intent, you know? Energy is energy. It's neither good or bad. It's how you use it. The dark side use things, symbols, hand signs, everything that are mudras and stuff like that. They use it to their advantage. They use it, you know, words, everything. They use it to their advantage. We use it to ours. They stole a lot of stuff, symbols and all that stuff a lot of people know about, to their advantage for the energy they use. You bring out new technology. We all know there's a lot of technology out there. Nikola Tesla's technology. You put someone behind that who's classed as evil and bad and doesn't want things for humanity or anything like that. They want it for the evil side. They're going to use it for evil. That gets switched over to the good side. Then it'll be used for the good. Simple as, you know. Yeah, it does empower when you say the word God. But I don't know why you're so intent in coming on my channel talking about that. It doesn't really matter. Love and light, love and light. Why are you here? Well, you best go in a bit then, because I'm getting them out, you know. You might end up with a bit of, ooh, you know, it's really evil. Dearie me. You can stay in, it's fine. So yeah. Yeah, if that's what exactly what Lois is saying, if that's what you believe, that's your reality, that's not mine, so fanfare Rianne. So like I said, how's everybody doing? Are you seeing anything going on? I'm just relaxing, like I said, making things, watching what's going on in the world, because it is actually getting quite, it's even getting even madder, but I'm not even watching even, you know. Yeah, well, you're obviously either someone off another channel, or I will say to the 66 person, just in case there's new people in his, you don't have to have tools, but I'm a visual person and I'm an artist as well, if you didn't know. So when I love artwork on different decks, that's why I love them as well. And no, I don't have to use them, but I like to use them. So I don't do things because someone tells me I shouldn't do it. I do what I feel is best for me, and that's the way you should do, and that's what you should do. Do what's best for you. You don't listen to other people. That's not being a sovereign being, you know, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you know. Tarot have two sides. When you read them from love, they are totally, yeah, that's what I mean. You could use them against something, or use them in a sense of a bad energy or a bad reading, if that's what you wanted to do. But if you know me and my channel, you know what they're used for. And if you're new in the chat, Rock66, then you haven't no clue. You're jumping into a chat. We see a lot of this going around, jumping into someone's channel you know nothing about, trying to bring a channel down by, you know, putting all that out there when that's not the case. And as we're saying that, I'm gonna pull some cards. Let's pull some cards. Hi, Kathy. You've got to laugh at it anyway, because that sort of comment does come up in a lot of people's chats, and it's like, it's nothing new. It's not going to make me stop doing things or reading cards just because somebody else doesn't like it. So let's see what energy we've got from the chakra deck. Yeah, use prayer, use tarot. That's what I mean. You get a lot of people in religion as well who'll go, oh, this is satanic, or this is this, that and the other. And it's like, yeah, you're swinging incense balls around in church and you're praying and you're lighting candles and all that. So cultures have different ways of doing things. Yes, I am Revel, how are you? And in a sense, they're all the same. People call God different. You know, they call it source, they call it God, they call it, God's not bothered what you call it. As long as you have that link to God, you know, that we're not separated from God. We never were. Yes. Slap it in your face. So if it's really evil, you better get off my chat, you know, because you might be picking up bad vibes or something. I don't know. So let's do the, let's see. Ooh. And I like to go for a 3. There's a 2 there, so Right, we got these the other day. Let me do a really good shuffle. It's heart chakra, so that's good anyway. And we've got 1414 resonating in the numbers at the top. 1414. The Book of Rev. Yeah, it's nice to see people. Ooh, we've got, let me see. Ooh, yeah, we've got more than, we've got 4. So Tuesday is that kind of date. Yeah. We've got action. We all go on about action. There's action behind what's going on out there in the world. There's action that people can't see, but there's a lot of action going on. There should be a lot of action from you. Are you moving forward? Are you letting go? Are you clearing? Because this is still continuously happening. Movement, preservation, discipline, motivation. Like, you know, I've been getting the motivation to go to the gym. Movement's very good, obviously, because you're not staying stagnant. And that could be doing anything like, was it Michelle said before, you're doing the house cleaning, dancing, going for a walk, anything. There's a lot of action being taken, ready for action. You've got the action behind your manifestations sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you can bring things in, but sometimes you need the action behind it all. We've got the solar plex chakra. You know, I'm buzzing with this because a lot of more joy is coming in now. If you've noticed, I've felt a lot more joy coming back, a lot more higher energies coming in. I think of the sun, you know, all this beautiful divine energy, radiance, abundance that goes with all that is coming in. We've got connection, the evil cards, connection, universal oneness, love, interconnection, support. People are beginning to support each other in what we're seeing in these times. You know, the oneness, because people want to argue in chat, people want to argue out there, people want to argue here, they want to say this and that. We're all one at the end of the day. We want the best for humanity anyway. And this is why I say you see a lot of people trying to cause arguments, trying to cause drama. It's not in alignment of where we're going. It's not about that. You can have different opinions, but what's going on now is not about that. If that's the energy you're in, I don't really know what to say. Like, who wants to be in that energy anyway? And then we've got inspiration. Inspiration all comes from within. And we've got ideas, spark, conception, impulse. You know, when you have that little spark from God, a little spark to go and do something, ideas, spark it up, the conception of it. But are you going to use the action? Sometimes we need the action behind the idea. You know, this idea comes up, you can see it, you can believe it, but you also have to put the action in to actually get it out there. Like I've said before, I can't think, you know, these aren't just going to appear, my jewellery and stuff, just in front of me. I have to sit here and put the action into actually doing it. So they're the chakra cards. Chakra cards. And we've got, I'm going to do the awakening, a new reality, because I think that's what people need to wake up to, where we're going on timelines. People want to be on the timelines of everything's evil, this, that and the other, you know. You got to think about it. Cards as well. That person was talking about cards. A lot of people do new cards. I have more oracle decks than I do tarots, and this was a beautiful design. More people with that energy, putting their energy into the cards. That's how it works in artwork as well. Not from the past. You know, lots of different artwork comes out, even tarot decks. So to me, that's a load of but like we say, if that's what people believe, that's what they believe. Cards have already jumped out straight away, and we've got Lemurian soul, the dolphins. It says your Lemurian soul swims in the sea of oneness. You're the earth keepers that hold the light codes of unity. And then we've got karma cleanse. A lot of people cleansing, a lot of people getting karma in. Like I said, it's what you put out is what you get back. Hey from Florida, how are you? Long time since being here. Hello everyone, hope all is well with everyone. Yes, Bonnie M, I think I remember your picture as well. I have my sword and shield always ready, can't help it. Got to stand strong in a beautiful way. Yeah, and I did see a little, I'll try and find the picture after and put it up on the community page of like two faces, like, you know, when we can be soft and when we have to be a warrior, because we are both. And in times of being a warrior, we have to be, but we can be the gentle side as well. Liberate yourself. Liberate yourself from karmic patterns of the past. Live a life of creative choice, which is what I'm always saying. It's a choice to live in your creative choices. Like I said, you're out and about, you're at work, wherever you are. a thought comes in, it's not a good thought, well, flip it, get creative, play in your mind, switch those thoughts to something positive, think about something else, go do something else. That's all I ever say really on this channel. I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Divergence. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You know what my reading's like sometimes. Lois, that looks like your picture of the rainbows on the floor. It says change your direction or find a new way to travel along familiar paths, which is basically what I've just said. You're walking in the life you could say you had before, but it's a bit like an overlay. So this is just coming in. Your path's here, you know, this is, I go to work, blah, blah, blah. But it's like an overlay now, so it's like a new timeline, a new path. So you're going to change it up. You're going to get quite magical in your way of doing things and thinking as you're walking down the street, going to work, greeting people at work. Yeah, get creative. It's magical. Yeah, look at that picture, Lois. Along familiar paths. It's like a familiar path, but the timeline's changed, so it's a little bit different. Everything seems a bit brighter. People seem a bit more happier. That's what I've been experiencing anyway. If anyone gets what I'm saying. We've got all that going in. So they're beautiful messages. Oh, how evil these messages are. Oh, they're not. They're beautiful, godly messages. I have walked through some heavy dark, especially the last 12 years. It's about being the eye of the storm, no fear. Exactly. Yeah, well, then you're not listening, 66, because that's what my channel's about, but it doesn't mean these are bad. It's your choice at the end of the day. So you didn't need to bang on about this is evil and that's evil. Someone's doing something they like using. Don't bash it. It's not for you. It's not for you. That's fair enough. I'm just going to do the deck of self-care. Too many people are ready to jump on people these days. And like I said, it's hard in chat sometimes when it's a chat, but, you know. Sometimes it's not changing direction, it's just changing your mindset, and it's just changing the frequency. You can still be doing the same thing, but just in a slightly different way. I don't need to be bashed to get it, thank you very much. Deary me. How people are when they're trying to control people, it's ridiculous. Watch a movie, you know, a good movie, something that gets you in a good frequency, a good mood, maybe inspiring. I don't know. Yeah, when you're spiritual, you feel the energy on the planet light as one. We are also blessed. Yeah, and when you're being the light as well, you get people in that try to be negative and pull other people down as well. Connect with crystals. I was talking about that today, actually, with someone at work. And then I got my new crystals today. They hold memory and frequency. Stories. I just think it's funny. Yeah, well, it's funny that the Book of Revel, you get a lot who go on like that, and they go on about judging, and they're judging all over the place. But then they sit in your chat, and it's like, what you sat in chat for then? Dream journal. People have been saying about the dreams lately. A dream journal, and trust me, I was saying that the other day. Make sure you have a journal next to your bed so you can write things in, because we don't always remember. And then one's just fell out as well with the 33. Make a vision board. It's good to see, you know, people go on about this, but it's good to see things on your wall sometimes, first things when you wake up. Doesn't mean it has to be something you want to manifest. It could just be nice pictures of nice things that when you get up in the morning, the first thing that hits you, which is a good way to start your day, is positive, positive images that are giving you like a good feeling, you know, like my cards do, something like that. I know we're supposed to be coming away from old judgment, aren't we? But, you know, one of them. I don't know. It's that thing as well, you know, when you're trying to explain something, people get... I think if you're saying it a different way, you know, it's not that, it's not this, that, and the other. I ain't in no fear. Right, I'm going to go for 3. Oh, it's a bit like my blue face, actually. Right. That's 2. Get your bonsai. Please, Dolly, put it in with the turmeric oil. Keep both with you. They work quickly. Like a boomerang, they send negative energy back to the pit. Yeah, I think that's a lot today. I still say karma. You know, a lot of people, they get the karmic energy back, I believe. Anyway, because like I said, it's what you focus on and what you put out is what you get back. Thank you, Lisa. But I do have that frequency anyway, that's what I believe anyway, you know, with protection. Very, you know, I do believe that. Right, so we've got, my desires and beliefs are only thoughts. And then it says on the back, your desires and beliefs are just thoughts. Ask and it is given. You ask through your attention, through your wanting, through your desire. That is the asking. Whether you desire it to happen or you desire it not to happen, you are asking. And that's why they say, if you put in negative things out there and that's what you focus on, it is still like you're asking, and God will just give it you back. The universe, or whatever you want to call it, will give it you back because that's what you focused on. Success is about the joy I feel. Yes, it is. It's a frequency, and that's like my blue face coming through. When you are genuinely thrilled by someone else's success, that means you are right on the track of your own. Success is not about getting it done. The measure of success in life is not the attainment of money or the stuff. The measure of success is absolutely the amount of joy you feel. And yes, it is. And that thing as well, because that's to do with, you know, people that come in like that. When you are genuinely thrilled by someone else's success, that means that you are right on the track of your own success. People who badmouth other people because of their success, they're not in alignment with their success because they're not, you know, they're not genuinely thrilled about other people's success. That's the same thing. And then we've got, I can accept myself as a vibrational being, because that's what we are. What you put out vibrationally will come back in. That's why you've got to keep your thoughts clear when a bad thought comes in. It doesn't mean you haven't looked at it and that was a thing that happened, whatever. Yeah, okay, pass by. Now, what can I bring that in that's more positive than get me in that vibrational, you know, being of myself? Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being who attracts all the things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from whatever you are to whatever you want to be on all subjects. There's things that happen in life sometimes because it's not because you've asked for it, it's because people try to, I don't know, put a spanner in the works or something like that. But that goes back to the card of people who don't like other people's success, don't like other people who are happy, don't like other people who are inspiring, don't like other people who are motivated to go and do something because they're not in alignment with the self, because they're not doing that thing. Too busy pointing fingers at other people. But yeah, so card to write again. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And I just feel one more out of the chakra card, so I'm going to go over and pull. Like I was saying, how is everybody in chat? Yeah, well, they're not happy, exactly. Dolly, I send you some, they remove negative. Oh, ooh, thank you. Dropping my scissors on the floor. A lot of deja vu. I keep looking at building houses, places, and feel I've been there, lived there or something. Probably in a past life, yeah. But you know, I just feel there's a lot of good energy. Like I said, 8 Lionsgate's coming out. Is it Monday? It's the 8th Monday. And I always see that as, yeah, it's a portal of energy coming in, but I see it as good energy coming in, you know. That's why you've got to clear it out, your home, yourself, everything, to let this new energy come in, you know, higher aspects coming in. Getting ready for that. Obviously, a lot of people will be meditating, right? So the card that's just popped out, blue, again, is the expression, assertiveness, self-control and direction. Will. We have the free will to do what we want. And the tortoise in the desert, to me, is sort of saying he's got his shell on his back. Wherever he goes is his home. You know, you don't have to be connected to everything. We are beginning to let go. Maybe some people are thinking about moving. I know some people who have moved. Wherever you lay your hat is your home or your shell. Vicky's feeling confused. I'm thinking to come back to the UK. I can't remember where you're from, Vicky. Why are you feeling confused? And expression. Aren't we all trying to express ourselves through whatever we do? I mean, there is a lot of confusion going on because of everything. 17 in chat, because of I'm from Romania. Aha. Okay. And in all countries, because of what we're seeing in the news and this, that, and the other, and there's a lot of confusion with what's going on behind the scenes, this, that, and the other. But I do believe in good time to come. I can't really put a date on it. All countries are going to be free. Make everybody's country great again. I do believe that, but there's a lot of unearthing that's happening, still going to be happening. A lot of things are going to be coming out this month, could be around 8 Lionsgate, all that stuff. But this is why I say on this channel, and many other people do, we're all in it together, no matter what country you're in, no matter what culture you come from, background, religion, whatever it is, we're all in this together. We're all one anyway. We're not separate from God. It doesn't matter what you do, what you believe in, the things that, I think I was listening to the, where was the channel? I'll put it up after the guy with the beard I think I put on a community post before, talking about how they try to separate people, because that's what they've always done. It doesn't mean just because you believe, say, God as a different name or whatever, or there's something that you do that's different. If you're still a loving person, it doesn't matter. It's the same. You shouldn't be hating on people 17 in chat because their beliefs are slightly different. But to me, when everything's coming from evil, I'm not listening to all that, something's telling you, you can't love yourself, or you can't do this, or, that control system comes in. It's like, no, thank you. But yeah, if your soul is calling you, if your soul's calling you, Vicky, maybe that's because maybe that's where you need to be. I don't know if it's the best decision. I would sit on it. Probably sit on it a little bit. There's things with action, and sometimes we just have to sit on things a little bit just to see if that's really where your soul's residing to, or you may do in the very, very near future. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It'll happen if it's meant to happen, I would say. So things happen, and they'll happen in the right time, divine time, so I wouldn't worry. Sometimes we're right where we need to be, sometimes people think, oh my God, I don't know if I'm right where we need to be, but I've got 18 and 18 there. But how's everyone feeling, sort of like, are you all feeling okay in yourselves, within yourself? I'm feeling pretty calm. I mean, there's lots been going on in the skies. The biggest thing before I go that I have noticed is people letting go, I've said this before, of all the old habits. And it's not that they're not falling, they're getting back up again, but a lot of old habits we're trying to bring in new, like I'm going to the gym, I'm trying to do this, 17 in chat and 18 there, trying to do all that. And that's what we've got to keep doing while all this is going on in the world. God's plan is in. It's quite easy to see, and the people that are within God's plan, not the fearmongers. It is the greatest time to be alive. But while that's going on, I keep saying you've got to get your mind, body and spirit into check. It's not always easy, because this path isn't easy to walk in the light, and do your shadow work and look at yourself and all that sort of stuff. But like I've always said, keep enjoying what you do, hang around with people that are good, that inspire you, that give you a lot of joy. It's not about not knowing the truth, it's just about how you deal with it, really. Lisa, we are all dyslexic. I'm dyslexic. That does mean something. Yeah, it means you're not being programmed in the matrix. None of us stood a chance. No. But when you realise that, and different things about how you were programmed down, you didn't get things, it's like, no wonder. You might have been classed as a bit thick at school or something, like I thought I was. And then realised it's just because I couldn't be programmed totally. So I'm going to go now, and I'll begin for another longer chat about, I'm at the gym tomorrow, so I may come on tomorrow. It'll be one day this week about how I'm getting on my second week in at the gym. I'm going on my own tomorrow as well, so it'll be the first time on my own. My fella's gone to his, I'll be going tomorrow on my own. Feel a bit of a wally, but I've got to do it. but they make it out that it's a disability. But of course they do. They make a lot of things out there's a disability when they're not. It's, you know, we know. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Even the ones who, you know, like to disturb. But, yeah, thanks for everybody coming in. I'm going to get back to my creativeness and chill out and just think about more things I can pull in to my reality. Yeah, take care, you too, Revel, and I will see you all soon. But just remember, we're just getting into alignment with ourselves. You're welcome, Vicky. Stay in your heart space. Don't get too triggered by things and people. That's why I had to laugh at that, because it does make me giggle, because that's nothing new that people come in with. It's quite old shit, really. Yeah, we'll see what I talk about next time. Hi, is that Lena? Not been in for ages. Hi, Lena. I'm just going now. Someone always comes in at the end. But yeah, we've got a lot of camping to go to, some festivals. That's why I'm making myself some jewellery for festivals. Don't know what I'm wearing yet, but I think these would look quite nice. I will talk about me waist chains that I've got on and all that. Love to go to the UK sometimes. Yeah, I think everyone will be loving going everywhere when we're all sort of got over all this palaver that's been going on. But like I said, keep your frequencies up by watching good things. Don't, eating good things, just enjoying life basically while all this goes on, because there's nothing worse than looking at stuff that's going on thinking, oh my God, and being in a really, I know it's easy to say that, but that's the work. That is the work. Hi, good servant. I'm going now. So thanks everyone for coming in, and I will see you very soon. Bye.